Okay, welcome back. I'm still in Dublin and I'm trying to find somewhere out of the rain because it's miserable outside. So I thought I'd bring you inside to where I've found shelter. I'm in the Powers Court shopping centre. I know, very posh for a shopping centre, what can I say? Powers Court you'll find at the back of Grafton Street. This is a shopping centre, believe it or not. Well, it's a 250-year-old townhouse, is what it is, but they have since converted it into a shopping centre. If you're looking for something, I suppose, a little bit different, somewhere to eat, because there's some fantastic restaurants in here, absolutely beautiful restaurants, some quirky little shops. This is the place to go, particularly if you have an interest in antique furniture or antique jewellery. Find a massive selection of antique jewellery and pottery. And this building really is stunning. The building itself is absolutely beautiful. As I said, it's over 250 years old. Pygmalion. There's a bar in here called Pygmalion, which is kind of quirky, nice little place. As I said, if you're looking for somewhere even if you're just looking to get in out of the rain, and Dublin, people visit Dublin, come on, we don't visit for the weather. So, like I say, this is somewhere you will find shelter, but you'll also find some absolutely fabulous little shops, artisan shops. From clothes, as I said, to jewellery. Now, the reason I'm in here is I've one more vlog I want to do, and there's one more place, and actually we'll go this way. I'm going to bring you out the back way. I'm going to take you through Georgia Street Arcade, and I want to bring you down to a little hidden gem. People are always looking for somewhere different in Dublin, somewhere a little bit quirkier. Let's go back up here. That's Pygmalion. That is actually a good little spot. So, like I say, people often look for quirky little spots. And this place I'm bringing you to is right up that particular alley when it comes to quirky little spots. So I'm going to bring you to a little hidden gem in Dublin City, cocktail bar that if you don't know where it is, you'll walk by it. So as you can see, it's horrible out. So I'm kind of planning my route based on as much cover as I can get between here and where I want to bring you, because I do not want my camera ruined. Now, in saying that, I'm hoping you can see this, because the weather has been pretty bad today. Now, this is being filmed, actually it's being filmed on Sauna, Halloween, the last of the month. So today is the day all the children of Dublin will be running around like lunatics, collecting bits and pieces for Halloween. Now, this is the George's Arcade. Cracking little spot. If you're looking for something a little bit quirky, some sort of quirky little Dublin or Irish memorabilia, this is definitely a place to go. There's a huge amount of stuff in here. It's not just... there's some fantastic jewellery shops in here. There's one particular one, Doyle Design. This is all designed here in Dublin. Some quirky little things. I always love this arcade. I used to work not far from here back in the days when I worked in the city. It was one of my favourite little snack bars. If you want something a little bit quick and easy, there's a damn Alan in there. There's a damn good chicken fillet roll, I can tell you. Chicken fillet rolls are a staple of most Irish people, especially in the city. Now, we're going out onto Georgia Street, hence the name, the George's Arcade, I suppose, where it got its name from. Now, as I said, Halloween. You know, when you hear that thing, I was today years old when I learned. Today I was today years old when I learned the story of jack-o'-lanterns. Jack-o'-lanterns, as in carved pumpkins, or in our case, carved turnips. Legend has it, now to say I only learned this today, that Stingy Jack was an Irish character who conned the devil not once but twice. And in conning the devil, he was actually a blacksmith by trade, but in conning the devil, he managed to make the devil promise him that he would never accept him into hell. But because Sneaky Jack wasn't the kindest of people, wasn't the nicest person on the planet, when he did eventually die and went to heaven, God turned him away as well. So hell didn't want him, or heaven didn't want him, and hell was afraid to take over. One of those sort of stories. But when he went and presented himself to hell, the devil wouldn't take him. But what he gave him was a lump of flaming coal from the pits of hell, which he put inside of a carved out pumpkin, which he used to light the way because he had to live in eternal darkness. Now, when the Irish people left for America and we took, you don't find many turnips over there, but we also found out that turnips were difficult to carve, but then again, it was a lot easier to carve pumpkins. So the jack-o'-lantern was created, as in Jack-o'-lantern. I don't know whether they called him Jack-o'-lantern because he was Irish, as in, or I think it actually came from Jack of the Lantern, as opposed to Jack-o'-lantern. Then again, always what that means, son of. Anyway, so there's your story of how the jack-o'-lantern appeared in folklore. But yeah, it was originally, and they were actually ugly looking things. I've seen quite a few of them recently online, and carved pumpkin doesn't look quite as cute as a carved pumpkin, let me tell you. It's a bit nasty looking, to be honest. So back to where we're heading. Temple Bar. Okay, it's one of these places I love to hate, but the place I'm sending you to is in the heart of Temple Bar. So I have to walk you through it. Now we're coming up now on the infamous Temple Bar, as in the bar of Temple Bar. The area is called Temple Bar. So literally round the corner from here, I'm going to bring you to the quirkiest little spot in Temple Bar. Now don't get me wrong, Temple Bar is, yes, it is a rob and kip. It is a tourist trap. But it's one of those places you kind of have to do it. If you're going to come into Dublin, you do have to come in, have a little look around, pay your duty to the bars that are here. And you will, yes, you will pay between 10 and 15 euros for a pint of beer. It is cruel, but you're not paying. You're paying for the crack, you're paying for the atmosphere, you're paying for music. A lot of the time, a lot of the bars here will have live music on, and it's really good music. So there's a lot more to it than you think. And I know people will always say it's expensive, and it is, but the rents here are massive, and you have to appreciate that as well. It isn't all going into the coffers of the bar owners. A lot of it is going into just the survival of it because it's such a high rental area. Now, I actually was going to bring you here a while ago and I forgot all about it. I actually ended up here, Leo Burdock's. You'll see my vlog on the best fish and chips in Dublin. Yeah, that's not it. That's the one I say is the second best. And it is good. It is very, very good. But that's not where I'm bringing you. Now, what used to be the old Bank of Ireland is in front of us. But the place I'm bringing you to is here. The Vintage Cocktail Club. Without a question, the quirkiest, coolest little club you'll ever be in. in Dublin City. It is in Temple Bar, opposite Fresh, just up from Leo Burdock's. There it is there. 3 stories of the coolest building you'll ever be in. It's actually done up on the style of an old sort of 1920s speakeasy. And when you go in, you knock on the door, you can't miss it. As I said, scruffy looking door, heavily patinaed, and there's a little slide. And as I said, when you hit the door, slide goes open, bouncer on the other side, decides whether or not you're going to get in. It is a great spot if you can get in. You can book it, you can book tables in it. Definitely worth it. Okay, just for the experience alone, it looks like a 1920s speakeasy. And occasionally you'll get people in there dressed, suits, the women dressed as, in sort of the flapper era clothes. And yeah, it's a great little spot. So, there you go. Hidden gem in Dublin City. If you're looking for a quirky cocktail bar, definitely the place to go. So, weather is kind of calling off play now at the moment, so I'm going to finish this one up here. Hit the like, subscribe, bell for notification, and I'll talk to you all soon. Slán.